Oh, no. No, this is going to be really, really good. GB. GB, why you doing him like that? So my man GB Smokey, he always coming out with the sauce. Love seeing this man's sauce. All right. And of course, if you guys got a saucy game you want to show us, you know what to do. Follow all of the rules in the description. Hope to see your game. We are going to be watching GB Smokey play Metaphys. This is the best deck in the room. It's the best deck in the room, guys. This time around, GB Smoke's going to be playing Metaphys, and this deck is based off of being able to banish your Metaphys monsters, and then in the next following turn, you'll get some pretty cool effects. He's going to get open Nemesis Flag, Necroface, Gold Sarcophagus, Metaphys, and a Metaphys Ascension. Unfortunately, he's going second and doesn't have any interruptions. So the opponent's going to normal summon Alistair to add an invocation. He's going to be playing against some invoke deck. The opponent will then use Alistair for Solomon Great Almirage. Almirage for a Secure Gardener. He'll then activate Invocation. That is an invoked Mechaba if I've ever seen one. And then he activates the effect of Invocation to be able to get Alistair into his hand. Alright. He'll then activate El Shaddai Fusion. My man is playing today. He'll fuse the Beast and the Alistair. Is it Kaliga? Oh, it's going to be a Winda. Okay. Shaddai Beast will allow him to draw a card. He'll set a card face down and pass his turn. I think that this is pretty good. Winda prevents players from special summoning more than once. Mechaba is a monster, spell, or trap negation, depending on what he discards. This is pretty good, guys. His opponent also has a mystery card face down, so it's going to be really easy, or really interesting to see what he has. Smoke's going to draw Metaphys Ragnarok. He'll then activate as Metaphys. Using its effect, it'll get Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Unlucky, guys. This is going to banish the card from our hand, correct? Yeah, banish one Metaphys card from your hand, draw one card. We'll summon Ragnarok, which will get infinite impermanence, guys, every single time. I'm not sure what we could do from here, but we'll go Gold Sarcophagus. So we'll probably banish a Necroface, right? No, we're going to banish the Trap card. Then use the Metaphys and the Ascension's effects. I'm going to really interested to see what he has. The Ascension will add another spell card, huh? Then we'll reduce his monsters. Oh, it's not once per turn. That's pretty cool. We'll then banish another Trap card and then draw a Pot of Desires, reducing the attack of its monsters. We'll draw 2 more additional cards. All right. So why didn't we go? Well, maybe we respect the Alistair, the Invoker. Even though he fused one off, he could still have another one in hand. So I can see why GB Smoke doesn't attack here. We also have Macrocosmos. That card could be really helpful. All right. It's our opponent's turn. We'll be able to trigger some cool effects. Or maybe not. This doesn't have... Wait, hold on. Oh, we've already used those effects. We already used that effect. Okay, cool. So our opponent's going to use Winda for a link. He's going to link into Gravity Controller. That's going to allow him to special summon again. And get El Shaddai Fusion back into his hand. That's good. Oh, we're going to macro here. Oh, no. We're going to use Macrocosmos in response to his El Shaddai Fusion. That means all of his fusion materials now must go to the graveyard. Or banish. Apologies. He'll still fuse with the Effect Veiler and the El Shaddai Hedgehog in his hand. He's going to make Construct. He'll attack with Construct over our Ragnarok, and then is going to trigger the effect of our spell card Metaphys. We'll switch his monsters to defense, then switch them back to attack, only to take more damage. And then that's the end of the turn. All right, GB Smoke. He has 8,000 life points. How are we going to get back into this game? We'll activate our Assam to be able to banish the draw. Then trigger both of their effects to be able to switch positions, I believe. No, they lose 500 attack permanently. Yo, guys, look at this. Look at this. A 500 attack invoked Mechaba. This is crazy. We'll summon Nemesis Flag to our side of the field to get a Corridor. Then we'll activate Corridor to be able to shuffle a banished card. That's actually really smart. Because we use the Thunder Monsters effect in hand, we can summon Colossus. And now we can attack over the Mechaba. And we can attack into the Gravity Controller for damage. We'll set a Metaphys Dimension. Summon the Nemesis Keystone. And now we can Link Summon. Okay, maybe IP? No. It's going to be Nightmare Cerberus. That's actually really good. Oh, no. No, this is going to be really, really good. GB. GB, why you doing them like that? Cerberus will be able to discard the Necrophase to destroy the construct. And since macros on the field, it's banished instead, which will trigger the effect of Necrophase. We're both forced to banish the top 5. Keystone will allow him to add Keystone to the hand. And then on the standby phase, we're going to activate Metaphys Dimension. Nephthys will then activate its effect. When Metaphys monsters are banished, they normally shuffle themselves into the deck to get a certain action. His Nephthys allows him to add a Ragnarok. His decklist will then shuffle into the deck. That allows him to banish. As Metaphys will be able to activate here. Dimension will then activate here. Dimension resolves, getting rid of the Gravity Controller. As Metaphys switches positions of monsters. Tyrant Dragon then activates here. It'll summon the Ragnarok. And Ragnarok can banish more cards. So guys, we're in the... Well, that's a good draw. That keeps us in the game at least. Our opponent will activate Shaddoll Fusion, allowing us to fusion summon from the deck. Unfortunately, our cards are banished. But we do summon a Construct, which can destroy any special summon monster. But that's going to have something to do with Metaphys Dimension. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can target one of your banished Metaphys monsters, special summon it. Okay. Granted, it gets banished during the end phase of the turn, but that's what Metaphys want to do. Battle phase will attack into his Colossus. He doesn't know. We'll use the Decoy Dragon. It banishes itself to summon the Metaphys Decklist. Then Decklist banishes all monsters on the field. Yo! This Metaphys deck is crazy, guys. Smoke is in full control of this game. Our Gold Sarcophagus finally allows us to add Ascension, and Decoy Dragon will summon itself back to the side of the field. Nephthys will then add a Metaphys monster from our decks to our hand. And now it looks like we can summon Ragnarok and go for lethal. Ragnarok will gain attack, and then our Metaphys spell card will then activate. That won't do anything, but we can go ahead and attack for game. Metaphys Ragnarok allows us to special summon. We'll summon Tyrant Dragon. Yo, we completely dismantled an Invoke deck. If I had to give this some Squamatas, it's 4 out of 5 Squamatas. But of course, if you guys want your replay on this channel, go ahead and you know what to do, guys. Make sure you follow all of the rules in the description. So I'll catch you on the next one.